This structure breaks every rule of ancient engineering. It plunges deeper than modern skyscrapers stand, and it was built before the first empires even existed. Beneath central Turkey lies an 18-level underground city capable of sheltering more than 20,000 people. This is Derinkuyu, a megastructure carved so precisely and at such depth that it challenges everything we think we know about the ancient world. And the mystery that surrounds it is simple. Who built it, and what were they trying to survive? Derinkuyu is not a natural cave system. It is a deliberately engineered city that descends almost 280 feet into the earth, spreading across nearly 4 square kilometers under the modern town above it. Stables, kitchens, storage halls, schools, churches, meeting rooms, and narrow passageways extend through a labyrinth so vast that only a small part is accessible today. The entire complex is supported by a network of ventilation shafts that channel fresh air deep underground. All of this remained hidden from modern eyes until 1963, when a homeowner broke through a wall during a renovation and discovered a dark passage leading into a forgotten world. Explorers soon realized that Derinkuyu was not isolated. Roughly 30 feet below the surface, a long man-made tunnel stretched more than 9 kilometers into darkness. It connected directly to another underground city called Kaymaklı. Archaeologists now believe that as many as 200 similar subterranean cities exist across the region of Cappadocia, many carved multiple levels deep and some connected by sealed tunnels. This was not a single refuge, it was a network, a coordinated system carved by people who clearly shared knowledge, purpose, and fear. Dating Derinkuyu is nearly impossible. The oldest artifacts found inside are around 3,000 years old, which is why mainstream scholars suggest the Phrygians may have built it. But artifacts only reveal when a place was used, not when it was constructed. Over thousands of years, Derinkuyu sheltered Byzantine Christians escaping raids, communities fleeing Mongol invasions, and families seeking refuge during the Ottoman period. Each wave of occupants left behind its own traces, burying whatever evidence might point to the original builders. The architecture offers no inscriptions, no construction layers, and no written records that anchor it in time. What we do know is that the engineering is far beyond what we would expect from the early Iron Age. Across all 18 stories, there is no evidence of catastrophic cave-ins. The builders understood weight distribution in volcanic tuff, a material that is soft when carved, but hardens when exposed to air. They created 52 major ventilation shafts, some descending more than 55 meters, along with thousands of smaller channels that circulate air throughout the city. Even today, visitors standing 8 levels down can feel a natural breeze. This was not a temporary shelter, it was a self-sustaining environment designed for long-term survival underground. Despite its size, only the upper 8 levels, roughly 10% of the structure, are open to the public. The deeper 90% has been sealed with concrete walls and locked gates, officially for safety reasons. These lower levels are larger, older, and untouched by modern tourism. They may contain clues about the city's true age, untouched artifacts, or construction details that could reshape everything we know. Yet no detailed survey of these levels has been released. One of the most remarkable features lies at the lowest level. Derinkuyu is built directly above an underground river, providing an unlimited supply of fresh water. This alignment could not have been accidental. Surveying an 18-story vertical city to meet a hidden aquifer shows geological awareness far beyond what is typically attributed to ancient cultures. The water system also offered a primitive but effective method for waste removal. Derinkuyu's defensive systems add another layer of mystery. Each level could be sealed with massive circular stone doors weighing hundreds of kilograms. This suggests protection, but not necessarily from invading armies. A mega project of this scale, requiring the removal of more than 5 million cubic feet of rock, cannot be explained as a sudden response to attack. Even more puzzling, the city once had around 600 surface entrances scattered throughout the region. A secret refuge does not advertise itself with hundreds of access points. Instead, this layout implies rapid entry for large populations, perhaps during an environmental catastrophe rather than a military threat. Then comes the problem of the missing debris. Removing 5 million cubic feet of volcanic stone would normally create a visible spoil heap, yet none exists. One hypothesis suggests the builders may have dumped the debris into a nearby river, where the sediment would naturally disperse. Along that riverbank, researchers have found Paleolithic tools dating to roughly 11,500 years ago. The area has never been formally excavated, but if these tools are linked to Derinkuyu, the site's origins could reach back to the end of the Younger Dryas, a time marked by global climate instability and sudden environmental change. This becomes even more intriguing when viewed alongside the region's other archaeological anomalies. Not far from Derinkuyu lies Göbekli Tepe, a prehistoric sanctuary intentionally buried around the same period. One site was sealed from above, others were carved deep below the surface. Both suggest people in this region were reacting to something extraordinary, something powerful enough to reshape architecture, settlement patterns, and survival strategies. Inside Derinkuyu, the emotional impact is unmistakable. The temperature remains a constant 13 degrees Celsius. The passages are narrow, the ceilings low, and the darkness absolute. It does not feel like a ceremonial space or a royal project. It feels like a place built out of necessity, a structure shaped by people who expected danger, disruption, and long, unbroken periods beneath the earth. If Derinkuyu is older than mainstream timelines suggest, then it may represent a forgotten level of human organization. A society capable of coordinated engineering, geological planning, and megascale construction long before the rise of the first known empires. Whether built to survive invaders, climate collapse, or a cosmic event, the intention behind it remains the greatest unanswered question. If you want to support deeper research and found this journey as fascinating as we did, subscribe to Ancient Epochs for more.